They shan't.
I thought you'd had a word with them. The bloody sphincter's twitching.
They're not easy to scare.
Yippee-yi-yay!
Yippee-yi-oh!
It weren't my fault.
I look after my own security.
What is it?
Football pills. And a new draw councillor organising.
Oh, making you wet just talking to you.
Shut up!
Get up, bloody fire!
And all that, man!
He has been messing around.
We can be shifting rubbish into the next century.
I ordered that.
Bloody side!
When I was little, my mum used to warn me that if I didn't work hard, I'd end up a dustman. Bottom of the pile, you see. That's the way people perceive them. Life's non-achievers. Which is handy, really, because if you're not a bin man, and most people aren't, you can comfort yourself with the thought that you must have done something right with your life.
Hello? Yes, it is, sir. How can I help? All over your car. Are you sure you'll have sufficient access? I'm not calling you anything. No, my point is, they're trained operatives. They have strict codes of practice and behavior. I can assure you if anything did take place, it was purely accidental.
They're correct, John, the great British public. Our lads are the lowest of the low.
George, we could still win that tender.
You've had a fortnight. Nothing's changed.
They're not making a final decision until the end of next week. I mean, I'll get them in again, talk to them.
They're not worth it. Every Tom, Dick and Harriet knows it. They're bin men, and they're bin men for a reason.
Give it in there!
Why, oh, Wilma, what's the matter? Sit up!
What do you mean, what's the matter? That's a flat ball.
Of course it's bloody flat, that's why it got hide out, man.
That ball could have cut my bloody head off.
Bollocks!
Come on, brother.
That were miles of it. Was it, bollocks?
0-0.
No, that's 1-0, don't it?
Nah, no, sod that. If you're going to bloody cheat.
You're coming off the crossbar, man.
I've had enough anyway. Been feeling funny since dinner.
Oh, what's the matter with you now, like? You haven't had that mad cold disease for a while.
You can bloody laugh.
Hey, I'm surprised I don't pay you a wage down that surgery you down there more than you're here, man.
Oh, bollocks.
Man!
What? You can't just sack them. Not without reason.
One crew, that's all. Gotta be foxes. They're your hardcore agitators. The rest of them see we mean business. We're not firing blanks anymore.
And you've still got to catch them red-handed. Even then, there's procedures, warnings.
Not for everything. Not for booze.
What?
Booze, beer, alcohol. Drinking in charge of a wagon equals instant dismissal.
I take your point, but these investigations, they cause a lot of bad feeling.
Christ, John, I'm not suggesting we drag him in one morning and frisk him for half bottles of whiskey. Softly, softly. Unscheduled bin bag inventories. Impromptu wagon inspections. 1 or 2 mid-round tete-a-tetes. All above board and legal. Then, when we sniff so much as half a shandy, bingo.
We're not on the beer again tonight, are we?
No, night in. Why, are you getting withdrawal symptoms?
No, fine by me. I've got work to do. College.
His wife's given him his marching orders. Bloody right, too. She hardly recognises him these days.
Oh, piss off, eh?
Lads!
Look, it's bloody Neville Chamberlain.
Lads! I've done it! I've bloody done it!
What?
There is a God!
Well, you come up on the pools, then?
Next best bloody thing, I've won the other one.
What other one?
Council draw.
How much?
Candlelit dinner for 2 at Toffs.
Toffs is a shithole, Toffs is. Oh, Reggie's mob does the bins.
Bollocks. It's all expenses paid. Champagne full bloody works.
All right, then. You've persuaded me. When are you coming round?
Sod that. It's all arranged, just me and her.
Who's her?
Miss Municipal Parks and Gardens.
Oh, pulled out all the stops then.
Hey, this is it. This is my new start.
New start? With Miss Municipal Parks and Gardens?
They're all the same, these model types. Come on, let's stop off and celebrate.
What?
Piss up, I'm a winner.
Oh, well, that's as good a reason as any, isn't it?
Definitely, young.
Not me.
Oh, come on, you daft sod. Come and have a drink.
I don't want to.
What's the matter with you, man? My lad's just won a night out with the smartest tart from the Parks and Gardens.
Aye, piss up.
Come on, Ken, I'll get him.
Listen, I'm not interested. Carpet wants hoovering, lawn wants mowing, still a bloody blacks on the telly. Take your chuffing pick. I'm going home.
How does it feel to treat me like you
How you doing?
Thanks, lads.
Right, let's set it for Sasha. Next spot in 15 minutes. There's black pudding butters in tap room.
Right, young, we'll have a sandwich. Oh, hey, Mr. Belter there, John. Oh,
Do they have them every day?
you've perked up that, haven't you? Huh?
I've sussed you out. How you avoid hangovers. You never stop drinking. Keep the first one down and you're fine.
Aye, so. Hey, lovely mover, John. Oh, she asked after you a couple of times there, young.
Get stuff, Dad. I told you, I'm moving on. This is a what's it?
What? An omen.
That's right, an omen. I mean, I'm done with strip joints and local totting. I've got my sights set on bigger bloody fish.
Aye, well, you set your sights where you like. As long as you get me a bottle of dog when you got the bar.
My shout. Does Bernard want a half?
No, never touches it. Do you, Bernard?
Aye, go Whoppy. Get pissed up.
Only time you ever had a drink, you slung this dustbin straight through this bloke's front window.
Dad, you threw the bloody bin.
Well, he would have done, man. He couldn't stand up. Get him a lemonade. Yeah, he likes it with a straw.
Aye.
Son, you'll be saving up some money, lad, for when you're going back to the watch, the college.
Plenty of time yet. Put some aside next week.
Next week, you've been spending too many nights out with Ken, lad. Hey, there's some seats near the stage. You coming? Huh? Aye, well, chap.
Piss off.
Denise? Denise? You're all right, I can't stop.
I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, a week. I never called, I just thought I'd better get myself straight first. I've got a job interview.
He stopped over there then, has he, Steve?
Well, sort of fell apart at the seams. Oh, soddy me. Plenty more efficiency. And no mistakes this time. I've got it worked out. I'm going to find someone decent.
Best of luck.
I nearly didn't call, you know, I saw curtains were drawn. Half days. Thought you and Denise had, I need to borrow summer. Is she,
No, she's at work.
I know I should have called her as soon as I got back, but you know what it's like. You need to be ready for folk. They're always waiting, aren't they? I mean, I don't mean you and Denise. I just mean some of them. They're just waiting to wag their fingers, aren't they, and start shouting, "Oh, I told you so." I just wanted to test the water before I jumped in.
You did right.
What time's she finish?
I don't know today. Help yourself. You know where everything is.
Well, you don't think she'd mind? Thing is, I can't get her again till after interview.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's only a bag. I'll drop it back tomorrow evening.
No trouble.
Oh, shit.
Take it all. Save me dumping it.
Oh, Ken, I didn't.
Oh, go on. I'm serious. It's no bloody good here. Take the bleeding lot.
I'll come back later.
Don't be bloody stupid. Hey, it's quality stuff, this. Here, have it. Every last sodding button and thread. Get some bleeding use out of it.
Christ, Ken, what have you done?
What have I done? Where have I been slipping my wandering dick? Is that what you think? I'm bloody old-fashioned, me, Marie. I saved my shagging for in here, the marital bed. That's what they call it, innit? You want to know what's gone on, you ask your best bloody friend. Here, have it. Go on. Get it out of my bleeding sight.
Dad, hey, be quiet, man. I can't help it. Take that bloody thing off, will you? Frighten me to death, man, every time I turn round.
Special design this for nighttime manoeuvres.
You're after trout, not bloody terrorists. Right, you stay down here. I'll get off to the traps. I'll meet you back here in half an hour.
Dad,
What?
what about the thermos?
What about it?
We've only got one, the other one's knackered.
Well, you'll have to go without.
Bollocks, I'm standing in that river, I'll freeze my balls off.
You're just a nipper. You'll not feel the cold.
Dad,
What?
get Never Rabbit.
What for?
Well, I don't reckon he's planning on slipping it in a nutch and feeding it twice a day.
I mean, he had 2 last week.
Well, I don't know, I'm just the messenger boy.
Right. OK, Percy, time for a bit of action.
Relax. When you wanna go to relax, don't do it. When you wanna go, relax, don't do it. When you wanna
Shit! Get that fuck! Old man Jackson, she'll be in bed this time in the morning. Here, come on with that.
Bollocks! You wouldn't let me near it half an hour ago. See you at work.
Hey, Will! Will! Come on, Dick! Come on! 75, isn't he?
You all right, mate?
Aye, just a bit of asthma.
You want to watch it these cold mornings? Don't know what you'll catch.
Made it, Percy.
Well, it's not mine, is it? I'm not getting involved in your bloody politics, why should I? Well, what can I do? Eh?
Last out, Nev. It's not good.
Well, look, I am here, aren't I? It's not me you should be talking to, then, is it?
Senior man, I thought you'd feel responsible.
Well, I do not, do I? Now, Jono here said that his dad had a good head start and should have been home hours ago.
Lads, we're supposed to be putting our socks up. Bloody Judgment Day is just round the corner. Foxy, where have you been?
Aye, sorry. Ran to a bit of bother, like. Get off. There you are.
Oh, cheers.
There you are, Nev.
Oh, yes. Bloody great bugger that is, isn't he?
Don't start complaining. I nearly got pulled in catching that.
Jono said.
What has he know? He was off like he drunk a yard of Ben Johnson's piss. Get off! I had to hide in that ditch till I called them dogs off.
What have I got to say before you'll believe me? Jury's out.
Hey, no crew works harder than us.
Fine. There's no point in me getting on to you. You're not going to change, are you? Fair enough. When time comes, you'll take your chance with all the other outfits up for refuse job. But don't drop yourself so deep in the shit, you'll never get out again.
What are you talking about?
Tea and coffee, all right, while you're at work.
I didn't drink coffee.
No holy water No funny juice.
Oh, no, no, no. Not that old crack again.
It's up to you. He wants blood. I'm saying no more.
You know, John, it surprises me that the DOG gives you a wage. You're that good to us.
Da.
What are you doing here?
I can't see you anymore.
I don't want to see you anymore.
I've told my wife. She goes to church, you know. I couldn't. It's wrong what we did. She's had me children. Gosh, you'd never have... I don't know what came over me.
Why are you here?
Listen, I'm not blaming you.
You're stuffing crap.
Just don't come round, that's all. It weren't anything, it just happened. And I've got a family. I love them. I realise that.
You coward. You miserable, rotten coward. Are you a man or what? Are you? What are you? Go on, sod off. You make me feel dirty. Oh, you reckon you can feel guilty and just wash your hands of it? You live with it. Oh, I'll not be round, don't worry about that. But you did it, remember? I wasn't alone in that room, you know. You chased me. You live with what you've done.
Denise.
Oh, you no balls. I'd not piss on you if you was on fire. You bloody love it.
That bruising's so bad, isn't it? You want to put some butter on that?
You want to mind your own business.
Oh, you should have stopped fighting at your age. Sign of maturity.
Bollocks.
Imagine what it does to your brain if your outside looks like that.
You'll not change him, you know. Nobody changes deep down inside, no matter how old you get. No, if you're a fighter, that's what you are. A fighter. Cradle to grave. Never stops. You just take more beatings. And they're right, Ken.
Crappy, shitty, mucky. Dirty buggers. Bollocks. Yeah. Go piss off, you simple twat.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
Get out my way.
Come on. What happened?
Nothing's happened. I'm working. Now piss off.
Don't talk to me like that. There's a good lad.
That's bloody ridiculous.
He hasn't hijacked it, man. Just borrowed it, that's all.
Oh, so that's all right, is it, Dad? So next time I want to lift down a pub, I should have a word, should I? All right for borrowing the wagon, Dad?
It's still work, man. He's just gone off to the tip a bit early, that's all. Said he needed 10 minutes with Ken. Part time or something.
It's always a bad time with Ken. He was born rubbed up the wrong way. The only difference is he normally gets a boot in first.
Don't know, look.
I can't give her that. I want something decent, you soft sod.
It's a shoe.
You shag nasty shoe. I want something good, impress her.
I've told you, man, get your hand in your pocket.
Yeah, Dad, and I've told you. I can't afford what she's used to, necklaces and that. You've got to remember who these women knock around with. I've got to get something a bit different. No, that's not common. That's easy if you've got the dosh. I've got to get something unusual. Something that says something about me.
Tie a ribbon round your knob.
You all right? Oh, I must have pulled something. Oh, you boss.
I won't. There's nothing wrong.
Who is it? Billy Bedwards. He takes his kid up the wreck every Saturday. I see him when I'm playing footy. You know, I nod to him. Bloody hell, he's thrown the sodding ball back when it's got kicked out.
You know, you want to call her. Where is she?
Mams. That's the usual way, innit? They crap all over you, then get a bit jumpy about how the old boy's gonna take it. Run off scared to their mams.
You know, you shouldn't leave it too long.
Leave what?
I mean, you don't know really what went on, do you, Ken? I mean, it might have been him more than her, you see. I mean, it might have been that she were drunk.
It were 4:30 in the afternoon, Nev.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know really what happened, Ken, do you? That's what I'm saying. So I think, you know, you ought to have a talk with her, you know, just in case you change your mind after and then find it's too late.
Bloody hell, Nev, is there something wrong with you? Me missus has started seeing another bloke. I'm Mother Sodding Teresa in all this. I'm whiter than white. I'm buggered if I'm going cap in hand to her saying, oh, here, love, do you think we should have a chat about this? If she could have kept her sodding legs shut, there'd be bugger all to chat about.
Just make sure.
Look, I'm bloody sure. Jesus Christ, Nev, what are you taking her side for, any road?
I'm not taking her side, Ken. I'm not taking her side. I'm older than you, lad, and, you know, I mean, I know how these things sometimes don't turn out. That's all. I mean, you don't know what it's like to be without someone and wishing all the time that they were there.
Oh, leave us alone, will you? Putting your oar in, what the bloody hell do you know? You never made any mistakes, no? Oh, no. Of course, I were forgetting. You were bloke with perfect marriage, weren't you? You and your Eileen. Well, that's not how I always remember it.
You're so bloody tough, aren't you? Well, you're not. You're a bloody fool. You have not got a clue how much upset and sheer bloody pain is lying in wait for you just around the corner.
Oh, leave it out, will you?
The shit keeps coming down, and it's piling up, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you think you know it all, don't you? You know it. You know how rough it's going to get, how dirty. Lad, you haven't even scratched the surface. And when you do, you'll wish you did it all different. Because when you really need to fight, you find you won't be able to, because you're all punched out in stupid battles of your own bloody making.
All right, Bernard.
Hey, Mr. Barry.
Hey up, Bernard. Getting on well this morning, Bernard.
Aye. Catch up.
Going like a steam train.
Still have a muzzle and a striped vest, me.
Must be thirsty.
I'm all right. Had a drink.
That right?
Over by precinct. Lovely.
Nice glass of beer.
Lemonade.
I said he doesn't get near it.
Had lemonade today. It's Thursday. Beer makes me go whappy.
The other lads like a drink, though, don't they, Bernard?
Get bevved up.
This isn't right, George. He gets a bit confused, don't you, Bernard?
Where do they get bevved up?
You'd never get a dismissal to stand on his say-so.
Where do they get bevved up, Bernard?
At night?
No, during the day. Where do they get bevved up during the day?
At night?
No, I want to know where the lads have a drink during the day.
Don't drink during the day, because they get sacked. And all the bastards at headquarters be pissing themselves, because they don't like us, and all they want to do is shit at us. So we drink tea during the day, and I'm a good lad, and I stick to my story no matter what.
I've got to go. I'm late. Check the pubs. Sniff them out.
$5.99? Trust me, women love all that. I can't believe they've done it. Look, read her a couple of poems before you give it to her. Get her in the mood. In the mood? Oh, you'd have to put her into a Boston crab, man, before she let him anywhere near her. I promise. The eve of... Who the hell's Agnes?
Take a seat, please. He won't be long.
Miss O'Donnell, could you come through, please?
Oh, Miss O'Donnell. Oh, thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
My name is Stanley Arnold. This is Guy Simmons. We work together on the council. I'm afraid the third member of the team is running a little late, but if you've no objection, we'd like to make a start.
Fire away. I know how busy you are. I saw your picture in the paper the other week at the twinning ceremony. You never stop. Must be what keeps you looking so young.
Sorry. George Ward. He's the brains behind all of this.
Sorry, I hate interrupting.
George, DOG, do you want to explain?
Yes. The council has agreed to support a promotional campaign highlighting the facilities that DOG provides. Parks and gardens, refuse collection.
Oh, I'm all for that. I've always thought we take our amenities for granted. I mean, I've travelled extensively, and I can tell you that what they've got on offer abroad is nothing compared to what we have here. Yet you should hear the song and dance they make about it over there.
What would you like to see done, Marie?
Well, I'm not talking specifics. I mean, Mr. Ward here, he's the brains, like you said. All I'm saying is, if you've got it, flaunt it.
You're bloody crazy. You'll only make it worse running away with your tail between your legs.
I'm not running away. I'm going, Mum.
Oh, you want to put yourself together.
Oh, don't say that. You always say that.
What about him? Now, what's he going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, you're no daughter of mine.
No, I'm bloody not. I'm sick to death of putting up. I'm sick of pulling myself together. I hate it round here.
Oh, Denise.
I'm not like you. You love it. Living all on your own. Ever since he pissed off, you've loved it. You found your role in life. Getting by. Oh, all the bloody meanness and the aggro and the boredom. You're in your bloody element. Well, I'm not going to let myself be treated like dirt, then pat myself on the back just because I never moaned. I'm worth a little bit more than that.
You see, that's the other thing about parks and gardens. It's blind kids and deaf ones and that. I mean, they get a lot of use out of them. They can sit there and sniff flowers. Now, you can't put a price on that, can you? You want to let people know what good value they're getting.
Very good.
Oh, I'm sure you'd let them know exactly what was on offer, Marie. I'm sorry to be so negative, but I wonder if Marie realises what qualities Miss Municipal most needs to display.
I think she's doing very well.
What do you mean?
Well, it's obvious that Marie has thought long and hard about this interview, and she's expressed some strong opinions. But does she realise that there is a physical element to this work as well?
Tits and teeth, you mean? Well, I was taking it for granted, Mr. Simmons. Well, we're none of us kids, are we? Nice of you to be concerned, though.
Well,
it doesn't worry me. Though I would prefer a one-piece to a bikini. Now, I've got some other people I have to see. You've got my number. I like swimming, cooking, and upsetting wankers.
All for a draft of vintage that's been cooled a long age in the deep delved earth. All for a beaker full of the warm south, full of the true, the blushful, the what?
Hippocrene.
With beaded bubbles winking at the brim, and purple-stained mouth that I might drink and leave the world unseen.
You like to drink, like, didn't he?
You reckon that'll get a randy?
You want to put some of that powdered rhino on in a drink?
You're reading the wrong poem, here.
Get off! You'll get it dirty.
La belle dame sans merci. It's at the back.
Bloody hell, give him a chance. He can hardly speak English.
Bloody ridiculous. Women, you get yourself all worked up, you lay yourself wide open. Is it any wonder they take advantage?
Stop that, it stinks.
Will you wait here, please?
Take that.
Ken,
What do you want?
I want to talk to you. 5 minutes.
I swear something's died in there.
Ah, it smells, doesn't it?
It's that grocer. You wait till it's so rotten, veg will make its own way to the bin, save him the trouble.
Ah! What's the matter? It's a rat! Size of our cat!
Get out! I'm telling you! Right, I'll twat the little sod as it runs out.
You what?
Go on.
The bloody pest! Shit! Think it bloody plague!
Hang about. Just got to make certain.
Hey, give him fret, man. He's an expert.
Tommy Evans, he were an expert, wasn't he? When that rat got him, he looked like that painter with half an ear.
Right, sit bin on its side. When I give you the nod, kick it. I'll twat the little sod as it runs out.
It's not little, Jono.
Go on.
Charlie Clark, that rat down at the brewery. He never played darts again.
That was a Jack Russell, man.
Had a bloody long tail.
Go on, Juno.
Ready? Now.
What are you doing, you damn fool? That's it. What are you doing?
This is personal. I always get me rat.
Yes, please.
No, thanks.
Coffee, please.
You still seeing him?
Don't start.
You've got a nerve. You take up with another bloke, then you get funny when I ask about him.
I'm not seeing him.
Like his arse flashing up and down in our bedroom.
Oh, is that all you're bothered about? The sex?
What do you think?
You don't worry why it happened.
You think it's my fault?
No, I'm not saying that. But it happened, didn't it? It did happen.
What do you want, a bloody certificate?
I'm going, Ken.
What?
I want you to know why. My mum and that your mates, I don't want you to listen to them.
Where?
It won't because of you.
Well, that's all right, then.
Listen to me. It will one off. It won't planned her out because of how you'd been.
He saw you Tuesday night. Christ, Nev. He said he saw you in pub. You were there, wasn't he? Philip Edwards, that's why Nev said.
He were there, I went with him.
Liar. One off. You're lying. How long's it been going on?
Ken.
You had him that night, didn't you? What you couldn't do without, you had to have him evenings as well as day shift.
He weren't with me, he was just there.
Oh, bollocks, admit it, you had him, didn't you? That night?
No.
Up against wall?
No.
Bloody knee trembler?
No, no, no. What do you want me to say? Yeah, of course I did. Up against toilet wall and he had a massive cock and he was better than you and it was bloody wonderful. Is that what you want, is it?
Back, Denise.
I can't.
I want you back.
I came to tell you I want you to know the truth.
I don't care.
It matters, Ken. I never meant to. I never planned it. He was there that night at the pub. He kept going on. He wanted me. He wouldn't shut up. But I'd never... You don't know, Ken. You get on with your life, with the lads. You just don't know. He kept going on at me. He said he was going crazy. I was driving him mad. I'm sorry, Ken.
Don't go. Please. I don't care, everyone. You know, you do things you don't think.
No. It's here. I'm going mad.
Well, I'll make it better. I promise I will. Look, there's loads of things. I'll get out with you more. We'll spend more time at weekends. It's me, you're right. I don't think sometimes, but I can make it better. I promise. But you mustn't give up. It's a matter of putting the effort in, that's all. There's millions of things.
It's not that easy, Ken.
All the things that we said that we'd do and we never did. Kids and that.
What?
Well, family. We talked about it, didn't we? But we did know. Well, we should. That's what's wrong. You know, you've got time on your hands. You ready for kids?
Ken, you're just talking.
You can't go, Denise. I don't care what you've done. I love you. Do you understand? I'd do anything for you. I love you. I can't manage without you.
It's a rat!
Do we call people who make things up?
Not me!
Hello. Any of you seen a large gerbil? Hey, it's here! Come on, back here! Come on, hurry up!
Where's it gone?
Through there.
Leave it.
Hang on.
You what?
Well, couldn't drag you off the scent a minute ago.
Jono's right. Come on, let's crack on.
You got a chicken.
It's a serious bloody offence driving vermin into a department store. I'm not carrying the can.
Well, you can't just leave it.
Could have just wandered in off street, couldn't it?
Oh, aye. What's it doing then? Checking up on special offers? I'll tell you something for nothing. I am not going in there.
What then?
You've done it this time, Ewan.
Oh, stop worrying, Dad. Pied Piper not find it now.
All right, lad.
Yeah, Mr. Lad.
Feeling a little bit peckish today, are we?
Aye.
No.
Yeah.
Looking for a rat.
A rat in here?
It's Kent, the rat. Not a proper rat, Mr. Adlard, no. He dashed in here. He's been nicking everyone's snack.
I haven't forgotten that collie dog carcass on the pavement. Trade dip for a fortnight.
Oh, how weird, man. You're not still going on about that. That wasn't our fault, man. We're just emptying the bins. No jumps, lassie. I've told you should blame the bloke who put the dog in there in the first place. Anyway, we'll find him in a minute. He's trained, like, you know. Ken!
Ken?
Hey, what's up with you lot? You look guilty as hell.
Rat and picking mix.
Right, look, we need to have a bit of a chat. Just get yourselves in the boozer. I'll go and hide the wagon.
King's Head then, or railway?
Railway.
Give over, Nev. It'll nip out when no one's looking. They're not daft rats.
They are not daft rats. Oh, dear, oh, dear. David Attenborough must be shitting himself with you standing in the wings with all that wildlife information at your fingertips.
Hey, what are you having, young'un?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, come on, I know it's not against your bloody religion. I've seen you the past few nights. Have some off top shelf.
I'll have a half.
Another pint, Les. Any more for any more. Come on, get it while I'm flush.
So they've never popped in here at all? Not even for a quick half?
Not for donkey's years. Not sure I'd have them in nowadays, all grimy and smelly. Started doing food.
Thing is, we need to be able to contact them in case they have to go back for missed bins. Save them time going back the next day.
Sorry, I can't help you. I'll tell you where you might try. What's the name of the pub by the mill?
The Kingfisher.
Kingfisher, that's it. I've definitely seen them. In the chip shop, opposite the Kingfisher. Might be worth popping round there. I'll tell the lad you asked after them.
Sod him! Well, maybe they're going after they've finished work.
Oh, please. It's like the bloody mafia. Half the town's in league with them. They're out there somewhere.
Some of the cleverest animals around, rats are.
Bollocks.
Oh, they all look after one another. Share things out.
Well, it's probably got a trolley by now, pushing it around, eh? Getting a few things for its mates.
It were on telly.
Oh, it's got to be true, isn't it?
Hey, up, Mr. Perry.
Bugger it. Supple.
Yeah, hang on, what about me dad?
Bernard, go find Foxy where he's at wagon. Make sure he goes straight to Chippy.
I'm a good lad, I am.
Excuse me, landlord.
Make sure you drink plenty of that vinegar and all. Right. Hey, up.
All right, lads.
Got the wages?
Hello, John. Well, you're early, aren't you? I mean, you've been on wages day. You're not usually here for a couple of hours.
Thought we'd shake things up a bit. Make a change.
Oh, what a good idea, Mr. Ward. But, you know, you could have caught us doing something really naughty.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Ward. That vinegar's overpowering, isn't it? Oh, Tom.
We've a week before council decide whether you lads keep shifting their rubbish. Daft to get into any trouble that might prejudice their decision. Hey.
Matter of fact, I was thinking of taking redundancy, if it's offered. After all, this is a crap job, Mr. Ward.
You miserable, rotten buggers! It's eaten half my lemon sherbets. I'll have your balls.
What's happening?
It's not how it seems, Mr. Ward.
What the bloody hell's going on?
Juno! It's your dad.
What?
Badly. He's badly. I took him off in an ambulance.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I'll run you round.
See me back here.
Right.
Well, you'll have to drive the rest of the day. I presume you know where the wagon is.
Well, hang on, what about Foxy?
I'm not stopping his lag going. You've got work to do.
We want to know how he is.
Make a phone call when you've a minute.
Don't push it.
I'm sorry. These things happen. What can I say?
Mr. Ward?
How is he?
Still doing tests.
Thought I'd drop in, make sure.
It's all right.
Told your mum.
She's coming over now.
Terrible for her.
You don't think, do you?
You're not down to work next week, are you? I'll see if I can get you in.
That's 12 weeks. I'd have to get allowances and that.
Another name? Student?
I could do it, Dad and everything.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
And I need the money. I mean, I won't say out.
You're a good worker. Mr. Parry says so. Shame we have to keep you on this on-off contract.
Can't be helped, I suppose.
Still, all the same. Can I be honest with you? I'd sooner you were permanent than some of the lads you work with. Apart from everything else, you need the money more. Even before today. Young, aren't you? Starting out, you want to get married eventually, have kids. And you've got the right attitude. Nev and Ken, they've had a fair crack. And they rock the boat. Make it harder and harder for me to tell council we're doing a good job.
What are you saying, Mr. Ward?
The way things are going, we're going to lose the refuse tender. You're all going to be out of work. It's bad time as far as you're concerned. I don't want to see it. So I reckon if I could ease a couple out, make space for you, I could pull it round. Make sure we keep the tender and you get a full-time job when you need it most. I know drinking goes on. It's a sacking offence. If I just had some idea of where.
No one would know.
How could they? Need a time and a place. And Mr. Parry and I would happen to drive by. We could arrange it so that you'd nip to the shop, something like that.
You best go now. I'd hate to be you. You're all shriveled up inside.
What?
I'm 17 and I'm as fit as a fiddle. If you don't go now, I'm going to whip you so hard they're not going to be able to stitch your head back on. You go on, go. Do you not know when you're beat?
Hey up, Dulcie.
Nev. How is he?
He's stable. Next few hours, you know.
Might not even be his heart. They've done tests.
You don't mind us coming, do you?
Don't be daft. Expecting you.
We couldn't sit at home worrying. And he was beginning to fret.
Don't like hospitals. Let's go home.
Now you wanted to come, sit down.
Oh, Dulcie, would you care to sit in my chair? I can get myself another. Well, stay where you are. Let your mother get through.
That's very kind of you, Nev. Thank you.
As I'm up, would you like anything? Cup of coffee, anything? You know.
No, thanks.
Val?
No, Tar.
Just get us a Coke.
Bet you've not had chance for out yet. Come straight from work.
Don't leave him, in case he has another attack.
Want some money?
I've got some change.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not bothered.
Oh, fine.
Jesus!
What?
What's happening?
He hasn't gone cold, has he? I'll get a nurse.
Jono, he's all right.
I'm sorry.
Jono.
Yeah?
Quick word. Outside. Bloody hell, Jono! What are you trying to do? Frighten her to death?
I didn't know what she was doing. And don't use that word.
She is bloody upset. Couldn't you see that?
All right.
What's the matter with you? Got no tact?
Leave it.
He's a sick man, Jono.
Yeah, you reckon I don't know that, eh? You reckon I haven't sussed that out for myself? Sorry, Nev. I know I'm not behaving right, but I haven't done this before.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
What about with me leaving him in that ditch when we were after rabbits?
Come on, don't be soft.
Oh, you don't know, do you? You don't know what I might have done. Christ.
Bloody hellfire.
Foxy, sit down.
Bloody shit, me saying.
Jono, do something!
Nurse!
Hey, man, I'm all right, man. I'm champion, man. It's just this thing, and bleep, bleep, bleep. How do you expect me to get it kept, like?
What are you doing?
I'm getting up.
You can't. I mean, you're bloody dying.
There's no wrong with us, man.
You'll make yourself badly.
Look, man, I'm just dying for a tub.
Not in here, you're not. Can't you read?
just drag you in here, they stick all these needles into you, they plug you into this national grid. I mean, it's no wonder you fancy a little puff on the old nerve steadier. Oh, I'll tell you what, next time I'm going private.
Who is it?
I'll put kettle on.
Marie, you're back.
So are you.
Come in.
Hey, is everything all right? Because I saw Ken and he were...
No, it's all right. We're sorted.
Silly cow. There you are.
Oh, any good?
What do you think? I'm only Miss Municipal bloody Parks and Gardens.
You what?
I got it, the interview I were up for. No. They're lining up the social world already. Hey, I'm on my way.
You're bloody tamped.
You on a promise?
Well, it might be.
Don't grin like that at Gaspill. You remember to get some of them prophylactories.
You what?
Nothing a wire brush and penicillin wouldn't shift in my day. No, you get some of them prophylactories. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
Hey, Jono, don't try getting them at supermarket. Some rotten buggers let a rat loose and council have closed it down.
And BBC One will be back on the round with the boys at the same time next week.